I wonder if it matters at what order that I do those things. Like, I obviously would like to talk to him and get his pile of documents. I also want to go to the bar. Hello, sir. Might I speaketh with you? This water looks gross. Y'all don't take care of your island at all. Put some effort in. This place is ugly. You know, fucking Martha Stewart for this island. Put your shit together. The ship out in the distance is named the Scylla. My character might need another drink, guys. Is this Fitzroy? Are you Fitzroy? Fitzroy. Oh, okay, I don't want to talk to him yet, because that's the main objective. Alright, I'm not going to fucking skip. I'm going to go stealing.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Ooh. Oh, it was a woman. 'Twas a woman.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
This island seems half
this
abandoned.
blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Yeah, I saw it.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Some rust remover. I like this guy's voice. I could listen to him just say things for a while, which is good, because I'm gonna. Women can sound like that too. I don't know about that. I don't know. Wait, on Wings of Wind, do you sound like that? Is that what your voice sounds like? Ooh, another medical volume. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. Oh, wow. It's like, I'm pretty sure almost none of them read this book. Oh, just kidding, Sour Nurse. Iris, thank you to our medical professionals for keeping us alive. I don't say like that, but I wish I did. You wish you sounded like a grizzled man who's probably got a cold. I assure you that I have not read that one.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Maybe they are? It's a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy. He's posing on the bridge of the ship, but he has a wooden leg. I really hate how slowly it rotates things, so I hope I don't have to rotate literally everything. I hope they're not, like, secretly hiding shit.
What a macabre souvenir.
Macabre? I've never ever heard anyone pronounce macabre that way. Macabre. I don't know. Maybe they're right. Maybe I've been pronouncing macabre wrong my whole life. What a macabre. Can you change the rotation speed and control settings? I don't know. Let's find out. Control. No. What I can do is I can switch to controller. Wings, are you playing on a controller or with your mouse and keyboard? So, I don't like being sick, but being sick does give you an advantage when it comes to like doing the low sultry voice. So, I think I'm okay with that. What's this? Prohibition!
Is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Okay, I'll take that advice. I'll just make it more sensitive. Boop, 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 boop. But today we have Ravok's Lo-Fi. Ravok's Lo-Fi. Welcome to Raw ASMR. Gentlemen, please.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
Forcing too much will break everything.
What the fuck is going on here?
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know,
The fuck?
or you'll pay for it for sure.
Well, let's
Okay,
look
that's
at it.
enough. Step
Ooh,
back,
medicine.
let us-
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago.
Good thing I've been reading
Killer
my
whales have
textbooks.
few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
Don't put that beast.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
You're totally out of your depth. These sailors get upset over nothing. Djibouti. Hey, Jacorius, how's it going? So, Ross into tentacle hentai? I am today. I was right, the voice actor does Jonathan Reed as well. Jonathan Reed. Man, sometimes when I'm sick, though, I just want to talk in my baritone and sound sultry and sexy. I'm gonna ask about Warehouse 36.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce.
What game are they giving away?
Detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't?
Destiny 2.
Or you don't want
I'll
to?
take that for free.
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailor.
You can see that I'm busy.
You can't
you?
understand, you're not
You can't
sailor.
understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
Wait,
Damn stupid
I was
idiot.
You
gonna.
can see that I'm busy, can't
I
you?
don't have any other
You can't
option.
understand. You're not sailor.
Butts on a butt
Yeah,
sandwich.
fine. There's something coming.
There's something coming.
Real bad.
Something real bad. Hey, my ex said. You think that's something? Let's go to the bar. Look at this guy. You're red in the face, fella. Well, let's go talk to this roadblock of people. Hello, roadblock of people.
You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly.
I hope it's rum.
You hear that? You bilge
nothing
rats
for you
don't
here
scare
either.
me.
What did he
Beatex.
call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even
There's
at-
nothing for you here
A
either.
boxed limpet.
Beatex.
You think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
I promise.
Are we gonna watch him die?
Are you stupid or what? Even your captain told you not to stick your noses around here again.
This isn't your home, you bunch of sand crabs. We go where we want.
Hey, you'll get us into trouble.
You're already in trouble.
Can we sort this out?
I kind of want to know, like, what happens. Is it gonna get violent?
Your chum
I want to get.
wanted to stir
I want
us
it to get violent.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard.
Oh, okay, nope, that's the repeat. That was where the same voice line happened. Alrighty. I guess we go in the bar. Did he- Shit.
Hey, be careful.
What the fuck? What a dick.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
It wasn't me. The guy didn't show respect. Hold to test strength. Do we want to try it? Hold to test eloquence. What are my stats? Am I more eloquent? Or stronger? I think I started off stronger. I haven't put into either of those tests, I don't think. Fuck. I'm gonna try and be eloquent.
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Is that
Try me.
successful?
We'll see.
That sounded like a success. That sounded like a success to me. I just asked for him to let me be served, so it would be really awkward for me to not order a drink.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little...
Oh, I can check my stats for it, Jay.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
This will affect your destiny, motherfuckers. I need to
Do you
stop
know
drinking.
where this place is?
I know.
Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins
Oh no,
warehouse.
I'm sorry.
I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it.
My
But
destiny.
I'll say no more. Anything else?
I say you don't feel very grizzled to me. I'd like to find out more about Darkwater. Why the stranded whale?
I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Let's find out a little bit about old Sarah Hawkins.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she
Sarah
was famous
Hawkins.
on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Talk, you'll feel better for it. Not speaking ill if it's true. I don't think that I'm a psychology professional. You said I could press J for my stats? Because it's not working. Escape? I don't want to use escape. I don't want to end the conversation. I think I invested in psychology a little. These are all good options. I'm going to try for it. I'm going to go for it.
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay.
Yeah!
I don't know what it's worth.
Another successful skill check.
Mrs. Hawkins. And she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
Ah, I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
Oh no, on Wings of Wind! You're great, you do it your way. Smart speaking, it's true that they were strange. Let's start let's go in on that, like, they were weird. Let's see if we can pick up some conversation that
Her
way.
style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Alright. I don't really think I'm going to gain anything from this one, but I sort of like exhausting my dialogue options.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I like
I've
that
got
line.
what I need.
Anything else?
Nope. I mean, I could ask why there's no prohibition, but...
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
It's Cat. It's a lady named Cat.
That'll be all for now.
Lady named Cat. Jay. Oh, there you go. Dr. Fitzroy, man. Pierce. Alright, let's look at my skills. My skills. Alright, so I was not very eloquent. Oh, I did invest in psychology. Thank goodness. I have a character point. I don't know where I got that from. I don't really know how you get those. Each time I find one of those books, my medicine percentage only goes up 2%, which is not a lot. So I hope there's a lot of fucking books. That means I need to find at least 10 books just to get A level. Alright, inhabitants. We got Stephen Webster, a wealthy businessman, well respected in the Boston area. Stephen Webster came to see me in order that I investigate the death of his only daughter, Sarah Hawkins. Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta use this voice while we got it. The man accepts neither refusals nor inconvenient truths. He is ready to do anything to prove that his daughter was not mad. We need an entire medical library. Charles Hawkins. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Darkwater, the heir of a ship owner family. He used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon and lived a very secretive life. Sarah Hawkins. Sarah Hawkins, a painter known for her tortured artistic universe. She was worshipped for her strangeness of work. Oh, for the strangeness of her work, and the rarity of her pubic appearances. Ha ha ha. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised a high society columnist. A wealthy Boston heiress, known for her party-going, chooses to follow her new husband and live a recluse life. As a recluse on the island of Darkwater, she disappeared from the front page of newspapers, and nobody heard any more about her. Even her death in a fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continues to seek the truth. Simon! Only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, he died in the fire that claimed his whole family. That sucks, man. 11, so young. Roy Mitchell. Roy Mitchell runs the only bar in Darkwater. Prohibition has no hold on the stranded whale, and sailors come to seek comfort in Mitchell's whiskey. The man therefore knows, more than anyone, the secrets and rumors that the inhabitants of the island exchange after a few glasses. Mitchell is devoted to the golden age of whale hunting. If the numerous trophies that decorate his establishment are anything to go by, the man will talk freely on the subject on which he is so keen, but he will be far less enthusiastic if one were to inquire about his source of liquor. Lord Farquaad. Wow, I don't know if I like that. Lord Farquaad. Lord Farquaad. I kind of forgot how Farquaad talks. I think it was a little bit like this. Ogre!
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Jesus. The miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. Locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the Cetacean, I don't know that word, that is already being called the Cetacean? that is already called the Miraculous Catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging off the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritional benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to famine, from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening of the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all of the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your friends or with families to taste the Miraculous Catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Nice. Cetacean. Hey, how's it going, Peyton? How big is that ship again? Well, I mean, we can go out and look. Who's this guy? It's a nerd! Nerd! Hello.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
This is Call of Cthulhu. Cthulhu. Looks like it's an investigatory game with some spoops.
Do you like our song?
Yeah!
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true.
Hi, Chris.
It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
End of whaling.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You
Valid.
exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The Miraculous
One
Catch.
of the Miraculous Catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the Miraculous Catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
saved our island.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
The Miraculous Catch was Cthulhu's pet.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
That's me. I'm a stranger. I gotta find all the things. I'm like 100% sure that that's that lady cat who was threatening the police guy because she's supplying all the booze in the island, which makes her kind of a badass, to be honest. Nope, no. I'm eager to talk to you, madam.
What you looking at, stranger?
The supplier of all the booze on this island. She can certainly put them all away. Nothing at all. What is a woman like you doing in a place like this? I think these are all kind of terrible. I'm gonna go with this. This is kind of like a compliment.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Yeah, but that though
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Yep, there we go.
I told you to beat it.
I kind of was thinking the same thing. I was like, what? But then that's me judging her drinking. What is a place like you doing in a girl like this? Everything thinks I said what, but I asked who. I didn't. Oh, I guess I misread your comment. How are you doing today? How's everybody? I think I have a bit of a head cold, so we're gonna be using Congestion Vox's sultry voice tonight. Being bad at hitting on women. There are only 3 options and they were all terrible. I was not bad. I would not have chosen any of those. Who is Davy Jones, Alex? Davy Jones was the guy who stabbed us in that cutscene in the beginning during the tutorial. I think I've explored everything currently available to me. So let's talk to the guy. Hey, handsome. How's it going?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to
Cargo
you.
manifest.
But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
I'll join your deck. Let me touch your deck later.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all
These
I'll get from them.
manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them. I actually really like this voice actor's voice. Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? New clue. Manifesties.
A souvenir from a more prosperous fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
I think we should take a pooper. Bloop. Alright. Oh. Is this new? No. I think it's time to talk to you, Mr. Fitzroy.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Consult diary. Oh, I can't. Your documents are unreadable. Yeah.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Ooh, look at me investigating.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family
We're post World War
other
I,
types of
right? So it's got to be
contracts.
like at least around.
But you don't know with
1920.
whom.
No, it was none of my business.
Let's talk about Darkwater. Who is Cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
The photograph looks strangely like you.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the men in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
It's my dad.
And for good reason.
Yeah.
That's my
I figured it
father
was
in the
his dad.
photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Yeah, look at his leg. Why not?
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
Nice.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds
That's
is
a
no
valid
longer
point.
in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
A woman terrifying men in the 1920s is not a woman to fuck with, indeed.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I did read it. I read the whole thing. I'm doing my job and investigating. All right, we talked about Darkwater.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Wait, there's like 3 warehouses, right?
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family. I can't tell if I want to use the unlocked answer here, or if I want to play him like a fool. I have no idea. No, let's do it.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
I'm gonna look at your
come
dad's
back
leg,
and see
though.
me when you've got something new.
I may. I got a character point.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Where the fuck is the dad leg? Dad leg. Dad leg. Dad leg. Dad leg. Got to find the daddy leg. I don't know why. I'm just interested. He said I could look at it and I didn't see it before, which means maybe it's now available? Maybe it wasn't available? No, that's a harpoon. That's also a harpoon. Oh, this is the dad leg right here. I did look at this earlier.
What a macabre souvenir.
Yeah, that's when he said macabre, and I was like, who doesn't say macabre? Maybe he looked it up. Maybe he was like, I'm gonna look up the actual pronunciation of this word. Macabre.